It's my favorite time of week, read to self, yes? And we did 10 minutes last time, so guess what it is? It's 12 minutes now, yay! So before we even get started, make sure you have your book. The book I was reading last week I already finished, so I have a few samples on my Kindle and I'm gonna try during read to self today. We would normally go all the way up to 15, but I think we're just gonna take it slow. So for today, Monday, and tomorrow, I'll go ahead and just read 12 minutes both days. And then on Wednesday, we'll move all the way up to 15, and then eventually we'll be at 20, and then maybe 30. Okay, so let's remember, why do we read to self? Well, the first reason is because it helps you become a better reader. I can give you tons of work at home, but the best way for you, especially right now when I'm not there, to continue to grow as a reader is to read. Yes, the more you read, the better you get at it. When I was growing up, I did ballet and I wasn't always that good, but as I practiced, and like the more I practiced and the more I stretched, I got better and better. It's like any sport you play, you have got to practice. So reading is the same. Continue to practice your reading, and that is going to help you from showing up at school in August and feeling behind, right? So just spend your time reading, read the words, read the pictures, tell a story you've already read thousands of times. Remember, maybe right now you read a book that's independent, but if you have more time, you can read with your mom, dad, aunt, uncle, whoever's with you, brother, sister. They can help you, or you can help them. Sometimes it's fun. I used to love reading to my little sister. So remember, it helps you become a better reader, and it's fun. I got so into the last book that I was reading, and then I found out that it doesn't have a sequel. The whole time I was reading it, I thought it was a series, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to this next book, and I get to be with these characters for another book, and then I finished. There's no sequel. Like, you should be having that much fun with your characters that when you finish a book, you're bummed. If you're not, choose a different book, because it's not worth it to waste your time on a book you're not enjoying. I get so into my books that I feel like I know the characters. That's how you should feel, okay? So let's talk about what it looks like. Remember, we have to go through this every time because it's like we're in school. You're gonna read the whole time. The second I start the timer, you're gonna start reading, yes? The next thing, you're gonna stay in one spot. So I like to sit on the couch. Connor likes to sit up there in a chair. Choose a spot that works best for you, but once you sit there, stay there, okay? The next thing is you're gonna read quietly, okay? So, nobody should hear you. You should be reading quietly. The next one is you're gonna start right away. Ignore distractions, and that's like really hard. Like right now I have a lot of laundry to do. My dog is kind of playing around. Connor went to the grocery store, so he's gonna come back in while I'm reading. But I'm gonna really persevere. I'm gonna practice some grace with myself, and I'm going to ignore those distractions. If I can do it, you can do it, okay? The next one is we're gonna work on reading stamina, okay? So remember, like we're playing sports, we're trying to get better. So how do we do that? Practice. Finally, you're gonna persevere. Don't be hard on yourself. If 12 minutes is too hard, go back and try 5 minutes or 7 minutes and move yourself up again. Other people in your house are either reading or working or whatever they're doing, yeah? They're just not involved with you. This is independent time, okay? Okay, so I just reminded you of how we read books. I also wanna remind you that if you don't understand what you're reading, then you're not really reading. You're just saying words, and that's not very fun. So I just want to remind you that after every couple pages, kind of think in your head, like, what am I reading? Something that helps me, if I'm reading something that's like really deep, after I read, I'll journal about it. Like I'll journal what I read, like what happened in the book, so that when I pick up the book, I'll kind of remember where I was going. I don't really struggle with comprehension. That's not what I struggle with, so that's not what I have to do. But my sister, that's not her strength, and so she really journals. Like after she reads, she'll write down what she just read, what happened in the book, so that when she picks up the book again, she can look in her journal and like remind herself, okay, this is what was happening in the book. And it's just good practice, right? We're all growing in reading comprehension. If you're not comprehending, you're not reading. So just know yourself. Stop every few pages and think, am I really reading this, or am I just word coloring, or am I just staring at the page? It won't be fun if you're doing that. Reading is only fun if you're really like in the world, or if you're learning something, okay? So today, I want you to really, remember, we're taking ownership of our learning. So take ownership over your reading and think to yourself, do I really know what I'm reading? Like, am I truly reading right now? And if you're not, deep breath, go back, reread, and maybe the next time choose a different book, okay? So I'm gonna get my timer ready, because I should have had it ready already, but you know, sometimes that's just not the case. So I'm gonna move this, and we're gonna do 12 minutes today. That is exciting, okay? Okay, if you don't have your books, you need to go ahead and closet and go get your books. We're doing 12 minutes, okay? No distractions. When I say go, you're gonna go. Let me get my little Kindle ready. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, we only have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was distracting. And my phone almost died during that, so that'll give you some distractions. Indy will hit you up and scare you. I'm so sorry, but my book is really good, so I was really into it. Thanks a lot, Indy. Say you're sorry. She says sorry. Okay, let's go through really quickly before my phone dies, because that's why I had to press, because it keeps telling me it's dying. And that's how I record the videos. But guess what? You made it 12 minutes. Way to go. Probably did better than me because everything is going on around here. But I hope you were enjoying your book. I just started a new one and it's really good. Someone, I don't know, it's about fairies. So, you know, I like those kind of books. Okay. Did you read the whole time? Remember 1, 2, 3, or 4? I'm giving myself a 3. I tried, but it was kind of hard. Lots of distractions. Yes, like you. Did you stay in one spot? Did you read quietly? Did you start right away when I pressed the timer? Did you ignore distractions? I'm giving myself I tried. 2.5. Did you work on reading stamina? Yes, we all worked on reading stamina. And did you persevere? Yes. Even I persevered because there's a lot going on with technology and we still did it. So go ahead and give yourself a 4 on that. We have made it 12 minutes. I'm really excited to move up to 15. What you can do is take a picture of your book, maybe send me a little blurb about it. What did you read about today, so that I can make sure that you're really reading. If you need any help, please sign up for a reading conference and we can talk about your book and I can give you some ideas on what to read next. I love you guys, miss you. Indy says she's sorry for barking. She's such a guard dog. All right, bye.